Hey you guys, let's jump into sipping this very hot tea. No intros required to skize tui chai moto. Alrighty, so our favorite couple have broken up, and it's not news. Like, it's been trending on social media for over the last few days, and I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. Okay, Natalie and Rnaze. So they've been trending and they've been on our YouTube screens for the longest time, you know, showing us Kenya and showing us their perfect bodies, and also showing us couple goals and even family goals. I mean, who remembers when Natalie, Rnaze and his baby mama went on vacation together? For me, that's unheard of, and I actually props to them, like they actually did that. But now you think of it, was it all for show? Were these girls actually friends? Who knows? Only they know. So, what happened between these two people? First of all, let's talk about Natalie. We don't know much about her apart from she went to school in the UK, she's very beautiful, has an amazing body, and happened to fall for Rnaze. Rnaze, on the other hand, is how do you say, a scam. For those who know him or know of him, you'll remember he was the owner of Strategy Africa, which was a modeling agency a few years ago. Now I don't think it's functional because, of course, it was a scam. A scam can only go on for so long. Rnaze and Malaika and someone, I remember he was called Joe or something, they had this elaborate plan where they would get young aspiring models to come audition. Who remembers that place opposite Alliance Francaise? Audition for a whole day, pay them some fee, and then promise to get them work, which they never did. And of course they never got them work because any work they got, they would share between them, Malaika, Joe, Rnaze, and a few other famous faces. So people finally figured this out and decided to call it quits from Stratit. Well, I'm sure Malaika, Rnaze, and Joe made a few millions of scamming people. And Malaika now has long left Kenya and is now a radio personality in Uganda. And Rnaze is still hanging out in Kenya, scamming more girls and being the womanizer that he is. I remember a time when a few girls were fighting for him, including Malaika, but this is not about that. This is about Rnaze. So Rnaze goes on and actually gets one of his models pregnant, and they have a baby now, a very beautiful baby, and they're co-parenting, I hope. Who knows? This is all speculation. And so when the story broke out, Natalie is the one who broke some cryptic words on her Instagram, you know, calling him the brokest nigga she's ever been with, and just writing a whole essay on what happened in their story. Rnaze, of course, retaliated and said she cheated and I don't know what happened. But if she cheated, then why did she cheat? People don't just cheat because they want. I mean, who knows? Apparently, Natalie cheated as a way to get back to Rnaze because she found him sleeping in her bed with his baby mama. This is the same person who they went on vacation with. Oh my god, what a messy affair. Anyways, so there's been so much talk on social media. Okay, now that we've seen what Kenyans on social media had to say, there's also been videos of Natalie and Rnaze going at it in their apartment, and it looks like he's kicking her out. But you can hear her saying, "I bought everything." Okay, take a look.
Why? You can't back it there. You can't lock the door.
Why? I need to get it.
No.
You'll pay for it.
No. You can't.
You're supposed to sleep.
That's all the door.
No, sorry guys.
No, you can't back the door. Where? You can't back the door.
Why? Okay,
stand here. These people like I'm out here fucking I'm a father. Chill. I don't have time for your shit.
There's a file with 100 bitches.
Yes, I do because I'm a guy. I have my bitches.
Okay, so now what's the way forward for these two lovebirds? I mean, it's pretty clear that the relationship is over and done with, and Natalie is even lucky she didn't get a baby out of that relationship, because she would be stuck with him for another at least 18 years. So now, let this be a lesson. Don't put your private business on social media, because you'll show us the good and also the bad. And take it from This Is S. She also showed her the good stuff and also the bad stuff, and now she's learned from it and she's keeping everything private. And as for Natalie, the rebranding is gonna be dope, and we know she's gonna have like a bounce back like no other. It's like that YouTuber called Nikita Johnson from the UK. She also had a nasty breakup. She was also a couple goals with her boyfriend on YouTube a few years ago, and everything went south, and she managed to rebrand, and now she's living in a penthouse somewhere in London while her boyfriend is broke somewhere in the projects. So for Natalie, I think she has a bright future ahead. As for Rnaze, who knows, like, he's still gonna keep hanging around in Kenya, ama he's going back to Uganda, no one knows, but I'm sure he's still gonna get the chicks, because you know, he looks good and he has a track record of beautiful women in his bed.